Alright, welcome back to the ISS Inevitable. And Starflight 2. Resume. So last time we got quite a bit done. We managed to make contact with the Gnunk in a way that didn't involve shooting each other a lot. After the previous session where mostly I had to just blow up ship after ship after ship, it seems like. But they finally decided to talk and got the coordinates from them of the most valuable thing to stop the Tandaloo War, got that turned in, and Gorzek finally gave us some more useful information, as well as a lot of general past stuff about itself and some other details about the past. And we were, thanks to some coordinates he gave us, we were able to find Elthesh, a world the Loar once had colonized to study the Legic there. From that, we found even more information. And have more or less run out of leads in the present. We got the... I believe it was also Gorzek who gave us the locations of the Umamu and Loar homeworlds, but I don't think I have a particularly compelling reason to visit either of those. The Loar world maybe at some point, but right now I'm planning on making a little trip to the past. Just have a couple trades to do to make sure I can have enough fuel, because it takes a lot of fuel, according to the Arla, to jump back through the wormhole and then to be able to return. In the past, I'm hoping the Dween will still remember what they did with the key to the Halls of Memory, and possibly where the Halls of Memory itself is. Although I have a clue to the... Oh yeah, time travel is exciting, Rayburst. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I do have one clue to where the Halls of Memory are. Actually, two clues, because I had heard sometime way earlier that it was somewhere in the nebula. But I got a more specific clue at Elthesh that it is a green Class A star, and that star forms an equilateral triangle with the Hook, which is this constellation over here. Oop, not there. Over here. And another constellation called the Six Yellow Stones, which I have not been told about, and haven't really seen anything that might be it, really. I would assume it'd be like 6 yellow stars close together, and it's possible that constellation doesn't exist anymore, and it might have been in a nebula. I suppose it could also be like over here by the Drafa Basti, but that would make an equilateral triangle and put it somewhere way down here, which would be way too far and outside of the area where I think it would be likely. So I'm just gonna I'm at Nathrak right now. I'm gonna trade up to here, and then come down to buy the planetary teleporter from the Drafa Basti, which will just put me a very short distance away from the wormhole to the past. So that's my big fancy plan. So the Nathrak want dream grids and sell important secrets. Oh, they also want Mipfer. I don't think I have any of that, really. Just small amounts. See if I have any large amounts of anything. Not really, not of any specialty goods. I have a giant pile of cobalt for some reason. I might actually have to dump some of that for cargo space. Speaking of cargo, what's my little ship got? Autopilot Achilles. Oops. No, I want to disembark. Here we go. Thunderstorms, my favorite. I think this is lower altitude. Where are all the Nathrak people who supposedly live here? Scanning nuke terrain. Oh, there's a trade center. It was... Oh, I guess my visibility was just impaired by the thunderstorm. because it's right south of the ship. We are the Nathrak, the magical mushrooms, masters of fungal prestidigitations. Do not attempt to cheat us in trade, or you will be cursed threefold by the great fungus himself. Oh, they'll actually buy some of my cobalt. I probably want to sell some of that. I forgot to check what their barter style is, so I'll just look at my notes. No barter. Okay. But yeah, I do think I want to unload some of this cobalt. It's a repair mineral, so I want to keep some, but I don't want to keep this much. At least I think it's a repair mineral. Is it a repair mineral? I don't know. I'm just going to dump a bunch of it. Oh, repair. Cobalt, yeah. Let's see, and then I want to buy important secrets. I don't like this no barter thing when their trade value is that high. I'm going to try to counter anyway, just to see what happens. Yeah, I didn't think they would do anything. Hopefully I'll still make a profit on this, though. I should be able to make a profit. They don't actually have that much of this. Now, how much fuel do I have? I have 55 units, which is more than enough to get me to the next place to buy fuel. So next up, I just have to zip over here to this Humna Humna outpost. Which I don't think I have a continuum flux to take, so I'll just have to fly there the direct way. Yep, we want this, the yellow star or the blue star? I already forgot. The yellow star over here. So 239, 126, or 239, 116. Our Duenal officer still thinking that we don't like him. Put scuba. Can't see the whole message because the scanner went off and hid some of it, but... Oh, whoop, what did I run into? Psychic probe is glowing yellow. This is probably the... Oh, it's the Humna Humna ship. Hail, salutations, greetings, and also howdy. We are the Humna Humna, which goes without saying. I myself am the highly respected ambassador to Zitzit of the also highly respected vessel Wuxia. I would be most sincerely gratified if you, and in addition happily pleased, if you would respond at your convenience, which is hopefully now. To those people, person, creatures who are Humna Humna friends, without a doubt, we offer to sell barter our most extremely valuable possessions, which are of course our trade route maps. Perhaps possibly soon you will have this opportunity, which is of course highly desirable. I'm just going to say a couple of nice things and maybe ask them about other races. I'm certain, of course, though possibly not, that you yourselves are aware of the importance of trade barter exchange inasmuch as it is extremely important. Needless to say, and with all modesty, and as well humility, we Humna Humna are skilled in trade bartering equally as much as we are in communications talking, that is to say. It might be suggested that as further demonstration of goodwill on your part of, say, 11 units of Shyneum might considerably facilitate discussions. Nope. The Tandalu people creatures have two belief religions which are called respectively Eshve and Eshvara. For the length of time that we have known of them, they have had a continual succession of wars in which they have fought with each other. Even Gorzek could only, tell the difference between them in like 7 rituals out of 209,000. And otherwise they seem to be totally identical. At the coordinate location 198... Oh, they actually had the locations of the Loar ship if I had asked them about it after being friendly enough with them, apparently. Unless it's because I'd already discovered it. There exist the ruins of a space vessel craft which we have identified to have the identity of a Loar spacecraft, which has been there for a considerably long time, which is to say precisely, though not exactly, 400 of your years previously prior to this time. Okay, so maybe they have some general info things that I haven't seen yet. It may perhaps be, I might conjecture, that your scanners have detected a strange and anomalous anomaly at the space position coordinate location of 244 by 149. Well, I'm headed there soon. I suggest advise caution, as we Humna Humna have seen many, and I might add several, ship vessels go into it and not return or even come back. But that's the wormhole to the past that I'm taking. Our Humna Humna scientists believe, for some reason which I do not know, that the derelict ship to which we have referred to already had somehow passed through and subsequently afterward returned from the anomaly, of which I have also spoken previously before. Well, Commander... Oh, and he's heading out. Let's go! Aren't I near it yet? Oh, nope. Another... Oh, 239. Not 229. Wait, what? Did I go too far? Oh, I'm too far upspin now. I was at the right, upspin, downspin coordinate. I was just at the wrong forward-outward coordinate. Scanning, because I don't remember which planet they're on. Planet 3. And there are no encounters here, so I don't have to try and dodge any to save time. Alright. Moderate, bargain a lot, of course. And they'll want sandpit stalks and plant birds if I run into any of those. Come on, Captain, let's land this ship. Got one more stop after this one before I head to the wormhole. Assuming I can get enough fuel, which I think I can. I'll probably buy most of it here. It is overcast. Overcast is alright. It's not lightning. Oh, there's a trade center right there. Yes, I do want to trade. Greetings and felicitations, and also welcome. We, us, are the extraordinary Humna Humna. If the individuals, which are most certainly yourselves, have come to this place location for trade, barter, exchange, then so much the better. Oh, they'll... I think I need... Do I need Promethium? I do need some Promethium, so I'm not going to sell that. Same with the molybdenum. Those are both useful for repairs, so I want to keep a hold of those. We'll sell a tiny bit of live long here. She'll make my psychic probe glow green and give me a little bit more leeway for bargaining here. They really like their live long. And then sell important secrets. Okay, so I'll definitely make a profit because it's already higher than the... I want 2250. 80. What, 2150? I don't know that that is your last offer until I see my psychic... Oh, 1985. Oh, he's still going up. Oh, okay. I guess I probably could have haggled him up more than that. Oh well. Still a good profit for the amount of stuff I had on hand. Now let's buy some Shyneum. I don't think planets have a limited stock of it. But I'm gonna see how high this number can go just in case they do. Oh yeah, I can buy a lot of Shyneum. See, is there anything here I want to stock up on? They sell data crystals and break it down enzymes. I could do one more. I guess since I'm going to take this flux down to here, I could go sell data crystals to the care anyway. And then I'll for sure have plenty of monies. Yeah, I'm just going to buy 100 Shyneum here. So maybe I'll make 2 more stops, just to make absolutely sure I've got plenty of stuff. Nothing else I want to sell, I don't think. Nope, keeping all that. Back to the ship. Oh wait, I didn't actually buy the... Oh well, I won't stop. I won't do the data crystals thing. I'll just head to the Drafabasti? Drafabasti. Buy the planetary teleporter there, and then head for the wormhole. And buy a lot of fuel there. Let's go! Shoo! Take this flux down. That'll put us close. 245 by 216. Wait. Am I just completely reading this wrong? Oh yeah, I have to go up. Hopefully I can navigate in the past better than I'm navigating here. Yeah, so the Drafabasti are in that nebula, so I can't actually see their coordinates, but it looks like it's about 242 by 163 or so. There's a bunch of other stars there, if I remember right. $242-ish by 160. I don't think it's this one. No sentience, no sentience, no sentience, and no sentience. Could check some of these planets for habitability, but it's probably not important to do that at this point. Okay, Planet 1 has the Drafabasti, it looks like. This system is full of gas giants. Science officer, culture, no bartering here. And they want Grogu, psychic blasters, and crystal sponge plants. Down and out we go. I think these things are the psychic blasters, and they're kind of dangerous. That's why I did a wide area stun. Yep, psychic blasters. They're also worth a good amount. Although at this point, trade is by far the best way for me to make Shyneum pennies. That I have some capital and all of the rare trade goods that races will pay extra for. And knowledge of where all the things are. I think that might be a trade center over this way. Behind this house. Yep, there's a trade center behind that house. Drafa Basti we. Welcome trading we with. Buy or sell just. Sell us you planetary teleporter device, sell you us Grogu if. Grogu get you Naga Seng deal from. Get please. I think I still have a little left over from when I did get some from the Naga Seng deal. Let's see. Agree. Just want to sell a little bit. And buy the planetary teleporter, which will let my terrain vehicle teleport back to my ship instantly. Oh, it's not even expensive here. It's less than 8,000. If I had known it was this cheap, I might have come and got it earlier. I don't think there's anything else I can really buy here that I'd want to. Seeds and spores are too expensive. And they don't want to buy any minerals that I would want to sell, like the rodnium, so off we go. Says function not available when I try to use my new teleporter. Maybe the they probably sent the, that's right. When you buy stuff, it gets sent to the ship, so it's not actually on my lander until I go to the ship to equip it. Although it'll do that automatically. Next time I land on a planet, I'll be able to teleport back to my ship. Unless I forget. And that's assuming I actually do land on a planet, but I imagine I'll have to at some point. Oh, wait. I have to buy fuel. I forgot to buy fuel. I forgot the important part. And that is that I need a lot of fuel. I guess we will get to test out that lander. It's too bad I didn't pay attention to where I actually landed, because that was pretty close to a trade center. Oh well. Let's take a look. See, dropped frame 0. Oh, now we have a windstorm too. But we're pretty close to a trade center. Oh, didn't I pick up psychic blasters to sell too? I'm just not paying enough attention today, I think. Go ahead and sell the psychic blasters. Shyneum is a fixed price to buy no matter where you go. Yeah, agree. So I'm not gonna bother with the selling them the Grogu for that. Shyneum. $100, $200, $300, and that actually fills up my cargo hold. So let's do a little bit less than that. All right, we have lots and lots of fuel. So let's check off our... Let's change our goal to head to almost 1 million years in the past. I think it's actually closer to 900,000 from what the different races have told, from what I've gathered about when the time portal opened up in the distant past and sent things forward. Okay, and we acquired a planetary teleporter. I can check that off too. And that just leaves all these other things I still need to do. Oh, and trade for over 300 Shyneum. I've got that as well. Now let's see if this planetary teleporter takes energy from our lander. Teleport, yes. It does not take any energy, it looks like, so that's just a free return to ship in case of emergency or low energy or in a hurry. Let's save here as well. So the Arla gave some information about going through this wormhole, like what you have to do to survive it. The first thing was you need 50 units of Shyneum each way to make the trip. The other thing is, I believe, you need to keep your shields up, which that seems like a good idea. Yeah. So keep shields up, 50 Shyneum. And that's basically it, and be ready for combat, because there are a lot of nasty ships on the other side, and possibly on this side as well. Let's get out of this nebula so I can raise my shields. I'm gonna go around whatever that encounter was. It might be something nasty. Actually, let's scan the area. Raise shields. Commander, the ship's hull is under terrific pressure and we are in danger of sustaining major damage. Our energy stores are also being drained at an alarming rate. If we apply full reverse thrust, we may be able to back out. Shall we attempt to escape? No. We are proceeding through the anomaly. Please confirm. Go through. In our analysis of the local stellar formations, we have determined that we have somehow traveled back in time. And yes, we are here before the nebula was formed. Like, we have these little nebulas, but we can actually see all the stars. Apparently the fluxes are maybe still the same. Oh, and there are a whole bunch of probably nasty encounters in this area. So right here I'm seeing 6 yellow stars, which seem very likely to me to be the 6 yellow jewels that they were talking about as to where the halls of memory are located. Or one of the corners of where the halls of memory are located. See, what else do we have here? So the Loar homeworld is this supposedly at 139, 135. Which the Loar aren't here yet, but... and that would be this star. And the Umamu homeworld at 96, 141. Which would be around here somewhere. Oh yeah, probably this brown star here. So I probably want to... well, but neither of those exist in this time period. So equilateral triangle with the hook. The hook is here. And if these are the yellow jewels, that would put the halls of memory either... let's make this map, this the big map. Either around here somewhere, or up here somewhere. I don't know if it would maybe be this star here, or else... Let me get both of these on the screen so I can maybe have a guess at what star it might be. But it would be... I don't know. I don't think it'd be quite this far down spin and still be in that triangle. So, but it might be in like this little nebula. Though that seems unlikely, because that's kind of just that's kind of outside the Great Nebula, and I think I've flown through there and probably checked out any stars that were in that little... That's this little nebula here, I think. But first of all, we're gonna go talk to the Dweenal, which I can either use my jump pod to get to, or I could maybe take this flux. Good morning, Celalone01. I think I'm just gonna use the jump pod though, and so that I don't have to deal with all of these encounters that I'm seeing all over the place. Just jump straight up into this corner of the galaxy. The Dweenal are supposed to be around in this time period, and may have some information that I can make use of. Hopefully they know where the key to the Halls of Memory is, at least. Bridge, engineer, jump pod. So I have 3 jump pods, and each one also takes 15 units of Shyneum. And they're expensive. But I'm going to jump kind of in this area, because this is sort of in the middle of Dweenal territory. I'm getting a real inaccurate jump. We have missed the target site. No kidding. Where are we? Oh, wow. We are nowhere we are not at all. Like, that just sent me way, way nowhere useful. I guess I'll try again. I don't know. I don't even have a good... I'm not even very close at all to a flux that'll take me up into that area. I'd have to go all the way down here. Well, let's try it again. Use a second jump pod. Hopefully this one will give me a little bit more of a accurate jump. Or at least put me somewhere in the vicinity. I'm bad at these jumps, apparently. We have missed the target site again. Star map, please. Oh, well, that's worse, actually. Fine, I give up. I'm just gonna fly here. I don't know if I want to fly here or if I want to fly over to here, like directly more. I guess I'll just fly upspin and outward, and hopefully not run into anything too scary. Probably don't want to run with my shields up this whole way, because it'll take me a bunch of fuel. Scan this system quickly, since I'm here anyway. Oop, motion detected. Now I will raise shield, because I don't know what's around here, and it's scary to me. Hello, H. Lalone. It looks like our way is clear for at least as far as our scanners can detect. Ah, there you got that emote to work. Oh, I know. If you put punctuation at the end of an emote, it doesn't work. You have to put a space after it. It's picky that way. No encounters detected. Let's get up here and try and find the Dweenal. So if you've just joined us, H alone, we did jump into the past, and I used 2 jump pods to try to get up to this area of space, and both of them sent me really, really far from where I wanted to be. It would have been better if I'd just, like, both times it sent me less convenient. Oh, then you'd need a space between the Komodo hype and the Howdy, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to hope that these encounters down here are Dweenal. Which seems reasonably likely. My motion scanner detects any more motion. Glowing yellow. So these are probably the Dweenal then. Because they are not hostile. Hail friendly. Dweenal of the past. Yep, we did jump through the anomaly and we are in the past. Alright, I suppose I can talk for a few minutes. It's not like I have anything better to do. This is Woe of the Dweenal ship Prutz. Since you haven't started shooting at us, I assume you want to pump us for information. Fine, doesn't matter. Nothing matters. We perceive that you have some nidberry bushes. Would you please be so kind as to give them to us? Yes. And now I have 445 units of fuel again. In fact, my cargo is full, I think. Let's see. I don't know if I want to ask them about the past or other beings to try and... I don't want to think about the past. That's when we used to be happy. Well, not exactly happy exactly, but less wretchedly miserable than we are now. Actually, come to think of it, I suppose we've always been this wretchedly miserable. Well, I still don't want to think about the past. Well, let's ask him about other beings, maybe. And open up my notes. Well, I'm afraid all I know about is some rather general information about the Legic. It's not very interesting, but I suppose I could tell you anyway, if you're interested in general information, but I guess you're probably not. Well, I'm interested more in specific information, but... Legic. Past Dweenal. Oh, maybe I have to ask them specifically about general information. Well, I suppose none of this really matters much. Are you sure you want to hear this? Okay, well, a few months ago, some creature, or thing the Legic call the Ool, appeared out of nowhere and began exerting some kind of telepathic control over the Legic. For some reason, the Ool hasn't bothered us. Of course, why should it want to dominate us? What good are we? Well, we're pretty used to being ignored anyway. The greater the intelligence of the individual Legic, the longer it takes for the Ool to insinuate its control. There are only about 50 Legic left now who haven't been taken over. So there are actually some left. Those who are taken over immediately cease all communications and become extremely hostile. At first, we just thought they had gotten understandably tired of us. In the past months, tremendous warfare has ensued as the undominated Legic have attempted to find and destroy the Ool, while the dominated ones try to defend it. Many billions of lives have been lost in the fighting. Oh, this is getting me rather depressed. That's it for me, I'm out of here. Okay, I guess I have to find another one. I feel like my armor got nicked from going through that anomaly. Guess even with full shields, I might take a small amount of damage. There's a Dweenal. Well, I hope it's a Dweenal. There's some ship around here somewhere. Guess I'll sit and wait. Come on. Yeah, hopefully there are no Ulek ships up here. So they'll probably be tougher than the Spemen ships, but also have all of the same special abilities. Glowing green. Okay, so these are definitely the Dweenal then. Communicate in a friendly way. Hurrah, hurrah! It's our best friend and lifelong pal, Yoshi. We knew you would come back. Now you will never have to leave us. Isn't that wonderful? I am Dweenal Woe. I look forward to receiving the Nidberries you have brought for me. You are a true friend, Yoshi. Well, I'm still out of... I haven't got any more Nidberries, but... The Legek are normally a thoughtful and peaceful race. Sometimes they were even nice to us. Can you believe that? They hold sacred, above all else, their science and philosophy, which are essentially one and the same. Of course, you're probably not the least bit interested in Dweenal science and philosophy. Why should you be? Their most sacred of places and the hub of their entire civilization is the Halls of Memory, a vast structure that houses the total sum of all Legek learning. Control of this place means great destructive power, and the remaining Legek are afraid that the Ul will get control of it. Since the Legek who programmed the Guardian knew that he too would be under the Ul's control, he created a transmitter key, then he hid the transmitter and killed himself. Yikes. Since we Dweenal are the only others around, he left the location of the key transmitter with us. I guess he didn't trust us. Not that I blame him, because the Legek who told us the location of the key transmitter told it in the form of a riddle, thinking that we wouldn't be smart enough to figure it out. I suppose he was probably right about us not being able to figure out the riddle, but as far as I know, nobody's ever cared enough to try. Anyway, here's the riddle he left with us. Round the fallen star of 4. Fallen star of 4 is a world of humming stones. Humming stones. Here where nothing meets nothing. The transmitter awaits our return. Slow down, guy. Not you probably care one way or the other, but we told all this to another ship of aliens who, by the way, were much nicer than you are. Their ship is called the Elthar Esh. That was the Loar ship that I found derelict. May try to find one more encounter here. Could actually try to do this in a Dweenal system, like that white star at the end of the hook, which would be maybe more fuel efficient, maybe a little easier. So I've got a pretty good idea. Oh, this says no sentience, and also no encounters. Oh, this is a green star, not a white star. Hit the wrong star somehow. Oh yeah, it's the next one up here. So, based on that riddle, I already have a pretty good idea where I want to look. This is before the Humna satellites and trading post, but I just want this encounter here. Comm officer, let's do a hail. Piodinum. Piodidum. Different Dweenal. Although I think I've encountered a Dweenal by this name before, but... Well, I suppose... Okay. In that case, I've already got all the... I'm curious what he says about trade, because as far as I know, there is no trade. Trade? Well, I guess we used to trade with the Legek. Anyway, they used to feel sorry for us and gave us things. I guess that's trade. I could tell you more about them if you wanted some general information. Ask about themselves. Please don't ask us about ourselves. It really is just too depressing. If you'd like some general information, though, I suppose I could tell you about the Legek, though that's pretty depressing, too. Okay, we've got some good information now, I think. But mainly we have a riddle. So I'm pretty sure I know where to look next, but let's double check on our map here. So round the fallen star of 4, which there's a constellation called the Fallen Star right here. H. wants to see some Chroma Squad. I do like some Chroma Squad. I haven't played it in a little while. A little bit of a different kind of game. I'd have to take the retro tag off my channel for that one. Although I guess it's retro in a different way. So yeah. Round this fallen star of 4, which I would expect to be this blue star that's actually the one that's fallen off of this constellation here, is a world of humming stones. Humming stones, I'm not sure if that would be Endurium or if there's a different humming stone thing. Where nothing meets nothing, I don't know what that would be, but maybe that's a planetary surface feature of some kind. The transmitter awaits our return. So presumably, if I head all the way down here, I can find the transmitter. The fastest way down there, since my jump pods don't seem to be reliable, is probably to take this continuum flux, then this continuum flux, and then fly over there. Which shouldn't be too bad, since I'm only over here. So let's bounce around and do that. The first part of that is 98,197. Yeah, right now I'm set up for Star Control 2 next, but I could also get set up for Chroma Squad and do that instead. Mostly I set up for Star Control 2 because it's very similar to these games. A little bit more modern. Well, a little bit more modern. A little prettier. And voice acted for all the alien creatures, and the voice actors are generally pretty funny. I already forgot what coordinates I was going to. I guess upspin 1 more, and then forward 10 more. I still have a little bit of time on this one, so not quite there yet. Actually, I wonder if I should get more nid berries while I'm down here in case I need more fuel in the past, because I'm pretty sure the only way I have to get fuel is to bring the Dweenal nid berries. I don't see any encounters right here, so that's handy. Just need to find that other next flux in my little route here. Here we go. This will bring me closer. Do another scan. Looks clear down here. As far as I know, I don't have any reason to go to the Dweenal again. So for now, I'm going to assume that I don't need more nid berries. Just in case of, if I do start running low on fuel, I'll just have to use the jump pod to try and jump down here and cross my fingers that it actually gets me somewhat close. But I've got tremendous fuel reserves right now, so I shouldn't need more fuel. Oh, there's something down here. I don't like it. Wait, it's not coming up on my encounter scanner, though. Oh, there they are. They're on the other side of this star, so that's okay. And no encounters in this system. So, Planet 4 has a ton of mineral density. Planet 1 has a ton of biodensity. So I'm not sure which one of these planets I should really investigate, but let's scan this planet, see if I can land on it. Looks like it has high gravity, but not enough to crush my ship. Yeah, 2 gravity, 2 Gs, that's fine. Very hot. High biodensity. Let's look at the surface. So where nothing meets nothing. I don't know if that would be like where these intersect, maybe? Or what? I'm gonna go scan that outermost planet as well before I decide which one I want to try and land on first. I think it was the outermost one that had really high mineral content. So we are looking for humming stones. Yeah, planet 4. And also just to look at the surface features and see if there's anything that stands out. This planet's probably safer to land on. Yeah, this would be safer to land on. Don't see anything that looks like nothing meeting nothing. Although it kind of looks like a genie if you squint a little bit. I don't know. Can I make my mouse cursor show up here? Yeah. Like the head and the body and arms and like smoke trail around like the lower body like billowing out. Yeah, this doesn't seem likely, so I'm gonna go land on that first planet. Which is very hot. Hopefully not hot enough to be a danger to my ship. But I don't think it would be. I don't think that's a thing that is a problem for my ship or terrain vehicle. Try not to actually land in the lava, though. So the nothing meets nothing thing, I don't really know what that would be. I'm going to try to land where these intersect, maybe. Let's look at these things. These might be our humming stones. A creature resembling a large, solid-looking rock. It is coarse and gray like granite and is veined with brown and silvery lines. This lifeform exhibits absolutely no behaviors, with one exception, that it hums continuously. Periodically, and for no apparent reason, this humming seems to grow louder and more energetic. The rhythm and melody of the humming seem strikingly similar to an off-key rendition of an ancient song known as the Gilligan's Island theme. Okay. So we have some rocks that hum Gilligan's Island on this planet. Okay, so this has got to be the planet that the riddle was referring to, because it's got the humming stones and it's in the right place. And I am not apparently as close to that connecting spit of land as I thought. I could also review the riddle in the communications thing. It's possible that I missed a line while I was transcribing, but I didn't think there was anything, any real details in that line. I think the dark red is lava, though I don't know that that would actually be a problem for my terrain vehicle. But I'm not finding anything right here. Yeah, I can move through that dark red, okay. Where nothing meets nothing. Maybe I need to review the actual riddle text again. My energy efficiency moving over this planet's surface is really high. So I could explore quite a bit. I should probably look at the, like, I think I've gone past the area that I was thinking of. Almost for certain. Yeah, I'm gonna pop back over to the ship and review my information real quick. Playback. Wonder if oh yeah, Dweedle in the past is a separate. Don't want to think about the past. General information. Blah 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 blah. Hid the transmitter. Here's the riddle. Right. Round of Fallen Star 4 is where a world of humming stones. Here, where nothing meets nothing, the transmitter awaits our return. Where nothing meets nothing. Let's see, pretty stupid riddle, huh? Where nothing meets nothing. Wonder if that means something other than the... Like, we got these connections here, but I don't know that that would be nothing. Like, nothing could be like a 0. Or some other symbol that means nothing. Maybe if I squint, something will come to me. Like, there's... I don't really think these look 0 enough to be anything. It's too bad there's no artifact scanner on, like there was in Starflight 1. The red cylinder, I think, was that. As I definitely don't want to search the entire planet's surface if I don't have to. Where nothing meets nothing. Like, I guess this could be like a big 0, if but then the would be down here where it'd be hard for me to, oh, here. I had my mouse on the wrong thing. Like, this could be like a big 0, but it's cut off and weird. Yeah, this might be a pain if I can't figure out where nothing meets nothing could mean. If anybody else has any ideas, I would be glad to hear them. It's usually their general coordinates, planetary coordinate riddles are simple, like highest point or center of the biggest island or something like that. Oh, nothing meets nothing. That could also just be the coordinate 0, 0. Let's try that. Let's try the obvious thing first. Oh, give me 0. There we go. Let's try 0, 0, where nothing meets nothing. Maybe that's it. So I'm looking for 2 zeros on the map, and it's like, wait, I could just try going to 2 zeros. I don't see anything, though. Here. Look around a little. See some minerals. Pick up some chromium. Oh ha! There it is. Describe. Remains of a Lolarium encampment that is about 2 years old. Has a message and a guardian transmitter. Messages. Date unknown. To any who may come after us, we have built this structure and stopped here to rest and repair our ship. We have studied the guardian transmitter key and have made a duplicate for our own needs. I was wondering about that, as if they'd already taken it. We shall leave the original here in case we are unsuccessful and any other attempts are made after us. Now, we shall proceed on to the halls of memory, and hopefully this time we shall be able to get past the Guardian satellite. If we are unsuccessful, then it will be too late for our race. Whoever you are, if you are not Ul, good luck, and wish us luck if you can. Captain of the Elthar-Esh. Well. Got the Guardian transmitter. Did I have a thing in my checklist for that? I don't know, but let's find the Halls of Memory as our new goal. Find Halls of Memory. Oh, obtain key to Halls of Memory from Dweenal. I did in fact do that. Not directly from the Dweenal, turned out, but close enough. Find key to Halls of... Where is that? Obtain key to Halls of Memory from Dweenal. Checked. I guess before I launch... Oh, right, I can't really see... So there are two areas that I could search for the Halls of Memory, because it forms an equilateral with two other points on a two-dimensional map. But that's two possible triangles. The bottom triangle, though, either has not much in the way of stars, or was outside of the nebula, which I believe the destination to be in. So I'm probably going to try the top part. Right, so there are 6 yellow stones, pretty sure. And there's our hook. So we got this and this, meaning an equilateral triangle would put it somewhere up here. Like it could be this star. Did it say which part of the hook? Or did it? I think it just said the hook. But it could be like this star, it could be up in one of these little nebulas, or could be down, well, like around here somewhere. Like this blue star, maybe. Or maybe in that little nebula. See if I can make the map just go up a little bit. Yeah, like this blue star could be it. I don't think it would be down in this nebula, but that's a possibility. But the way the fluxes are laid out, I think the first thing to check would be up here, because I can take these two fluxes and get up to here with a minimal expenditure of time and fuel. And hopefully relatively safely. I guess through these 3 fluxes, so I want to head to 134.21 first. Yeah, I ran into something and it's probably bad. Yep, Psychic Probe is bright red, running away. They weren't phasing, which is nice, I guess. I might have to go upspin a teeny bit more, but... Yeah, as long as they're not jumping around with their, the Legic phasing technology things, I can probably just run away from them. Oh, nice. Prince Scuba is feeling a little better today. And let's try this one. Okay, if the Halls of Memory is in this upper part, then it's probably somewhere near where I am now. I'm gonna try this green star first, though. I should have actually looked at the coordinates that I gave me when I targeted it. I don't know why I didn't. 118,203. Well, there is a green Class A star here. That's right. I know it's a green Class A star. I don't see any other green Class A stars here. But I don't see any down here either. At least I'm pretty sure that's a piece of data that I have. Let me double check my info. Might come up on here, but no, it looks like it's a ways off from there. Green. Yeah, Halls of Memory is a green Class A star. But apparently it's not that one, unless it's invisible. So I'll have to try these two nebulas, I think. Let's do a quick scan again. I want to make sure I'm not going to just run straight into a bunch of encounters, but it looks okay. I'm reasonably certain that at least one of these nebulas has a star that I've, like, visited. Not positive, though. Okay, didn't find a star in there. Not seeing a star in here either. Oh, there's one. And it's green. And that second planet, the frozen one, has a something in orbit. Oh, I'm in Nebula. My shields don't work. Wonderful. No psychic probe information. It's a big 91 times the size of our ship, class 11 equivalent shields. Guess I'll hail it. Well, it's not doing anything. I do have the transmitter key. I don't think I need to hit a button for the transmitter key or anything, do I? Guardian transmitter. Nope, just is like there. I don't know, maybe I just go past it now? So I also got coordinates, I think from Elthar, or Elthesh rather, of where on the planet the Halls of Memory are, which is 30 south by 134 east. I guess I probably should have scanned it to make sure it was safe to land on, but I don't know why it wouldn't be. It's not overly sized. 134. 30 south, 134 east. I suppose at the other location, that the other possible triangle location, there is something else, because the care kind of alluded to that being the case. Oh, and there's a thunderstorm, of course. Come on, it's got to be around here somewhere. I kind of want to go into my ship to wait out the thunderstorm, but... Well, I don't see it. But that had to have been the satellite. See, it was the LOAR that must be that Elthar-esh recording that had the coordinates 30 south by 134 east. But I'm sure not seeing anything that looks like anything. Still thunderstorming. I'm actually gonna take off and land in a slightly different spot. Mostly, hopefully the thunderstorm will be done by then. And let's scan this planet too. Like I should have. Weather is moderate. 1 gravity. Habitable. Gonna land just slightly further south, maybe, but let's also... I'm not actually sure if I can bring up... Because I think the coordinates that I got were actually from a recording. I don't think it was from this LOAR ship. Nope. I would have to go through some old video to see if I have the right coordinates for sure. Oh, this is... Oh, I have other coordinates from the Legek ruins down on the planet with the Nidberries from earlier in my notes, and that says 26 south by 135 east. So let's, I guess, head further north. No, further south, 36 south. 26 south. 26. Man, I can't numbers today. Aha! My other coordinates were correct. Upon arriving at the halls of memory, you find a group of 48 Legek scientists who tell you that they are the last of their kind. All of the other Legek have become Ull's Legek, dominated telepathically by the Ull. Over a meal of mashed Skripa bugs and Drixian fish wine, the remaining Legek explain their situation and tell you about the Ull. They tell you that it is actually a tremendous creature whose molecules are spread out over many parsecs of space. They have learned that the Ull's body is bound together by faint electromagnetic energy. This is disrupted by electromagnetic waves generated by sentient life forms. In order to combat this, the Ull takes over whichever type of sentient is most suitable. It then tunes the sentients to its own frequencies and uses them in the manner of antibodies to keep its body free of other sentients. The Legek scientists tell you that they were once able to establish contact of a sort with the Ull, but all they were able to pick up was an overwhelming disdain and loathing of their type of life form. They tell you that the Ull has numerous ganglia, or nerve centers, with one primary one which travels around its body. This brain, though, seems all but invulnerable to their standard weaponry. The Legic tell you that they attempted, in desperation, a dangerous experiment where they'd opened an extra-dimensional portal to the future in the hope of escaping through it. Unfortunately, the Ool's Legic gained control of it, and the Ool somehow managed to create an offspring or offshoot of itself and sent it through the portal to your time period. This the Legic gravely apologized for. The Legic learned all this, they tell you, from another ship from your time which managed to find its way through the portal. The ship was called the Elthar Esh and was manned by a race of gentle plant people called the Loar. The Legic tell you that the Loar, taking some weapons technology with them, left to go back to their own time, but they were ambushed and badly damaged by the Ool's Legic. Ultimately, they managed to reach the portal, but the Legic didn't believe that the Elthar Esh could have made it through in one piece. The Legic provide you with a data cube similar to the one they gave the Loar, which contains a substantial amount of their technical knowledge. They also tell you that until recently they had a plan to destroy the Ool, which involved using a specially built device which would cause a massive disruption of the Ool's electromagnetic field. Unfortunately, there were two halves to the device, and one half was on a planet that was overrun by the Ool's Legic before they could use it. This was a powerful artificial intelligence designed to meld with the weaponry half and orchestrate the attack. The Legic explained that they no longer know where it is or what has become of it. Well, one of those halves has probably got to be Gorzek. They tell you that their one remaining hope lies in a desperate plan to trigger a supernova of a small cluster of 6 yellow stars where they believe the brain center to be. Well, I guess that's what happened to those 6 stars. Finally, the Legic explained that since they will surely be overcome by the Ool if their plan is not successful, they will have no use for the Ool half-weapon. This being the case, they give it to you in the unlikely hope that you can find a use for it. Okay. I think I can find a use for it. Let's see. Let's describe these ruins, just for the heck of it. Tremendous vaulted and domed structure of black stone veined with silver. Identification, the halls of memory, Legic data repository. This just going to say the same thing? Yes. So in addition to doing this, we still want to also find the source of Shyneum, which might be somewhere near those where those 6 stars were. Or are. I should get the coordinates for those before I head back. Teleport! So yeah, let's launch. So I think I have everything I need out of the past now. At least everything that I can think of that I could get in the past. So we got from the actual Legic. Halls of memory at 13219. 6 yellow stones are down here at, in case this information is useful to have later, 126, 139. Maybe I'll take a screenshot of this part of the map, which is normally hidden by the nebula. Now we need to get back to the present, I think. Which I also don't have a great way of doing. Except flying more or less directly there. So supposedly I got a data cube with a bunch of technology. I wonder if that actually like includes upgrades to my ship. Like, do I have? I don't have the Loar shields apparently, or the Legic shields, because I believe those work inside the nebula. So do I want to try another jump pod? Or do I just want to fly down there? It is crowded. I'm afraid this jump pod's just gonna throw me even further off, and I only have the one left, so maybe I will just fly straight down there with my shields up. So I have plenty of fuel right now. Hostile ships, run away. And my actual destination is 244, 149. I guess it was kind of outside of the Great Nebula, though. Alright, locate halls of memory inside Great Nebula. That's another thing I can check off my list. We are knocking all sorts of gold. And find halls of memory should be... return to Gorzek now, I think. Supposedly, we did obtain the Legic technology, although... and located the halls of memory. I already forgot the coordinates I was heading towards. I think 249 by something. Oh, looks like I've already gone too far downspin. 244, 149. Let's fly straight at it. And back to the future. Blah, 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 blah. Same as before. Just the opposite direction. We should not attempt to escape. Go through. Get a little distance here. Now the quickest way back to Starport is through that flux nexus. As a pain in the butt as that is. So I don't think this one will take us there very directly. Or I could try firing off another jump pod. Yeah, maybe I'll just move a little further out here and try firing a jump pod. Engineer, jump pod. Come on, be more than 10% accurate this time. Nope. I don't know what it takes to have a accurate jump. Where am I? Well, that's not so bad. That actually isn't too bad at all because I can hit this flux and I'll be close. 93.28. 6, 7, 8. Oops. And then I ran right back into the flux again. Doo-doo-doo, back and forth, back and forth. There. I want that blue star. 3573. Not this one. This one. Stop at Starport real quick. Bridge, Captain, disembark. Save and resume here. Supplemental Evaluation Subject Data Cube. The data cube supplied by the Legic has yielded many interesting technologies. These include improved strength of your ship's shields, which will now function in nebulae, and the secret of the plasma bolt. In addition, we have provided you with a Legic battle jumper, which is activated in combat by pressing the F9 key. We have paid you 100,000 SP for this find. Well, that's a lot of nice stuff. So I have the Legic battle jumper on F9. Plasma. Do I have to buy the... Oh, and Loaria was a good planet. So do I have to buy the upgraded shields? I think it said they would just function in the nebula. And presumably the plasma bolt I also just have equipped now? I don't know. Bonus 100k. Personnel. My crew should be fine. Trade depot. Ship configuration. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, saying I have the plasma missiles now, and I have class 7 shields. I actually thought they only went with class 6, but maybe that was the Spemen ones aren't as good as our human version. Let's buy jump pods again. Sort of tempted to buy a blastopod. Yeah, let's buy a couple of blastopods. Now we are definitely heavily armed. Trick is, I don't know that I remember how to fire a blastopod, because I've never done it. And I've only seen it in the manual. I'm going to peek at the manual real quick here. Though it might say in the cargo screen. Where's probably a combat section here. Flight operations. Combat 26 or so? Page 26. No, it doesn't really say there, so I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out how to fire a blastopod when I need to. Maybe. I don't think it'd be like under the engineer menu or something. Maybe it'll say when I'm... Maybe it shows up in the cargo list as an artifact. Nope, not there either. But the battle jumper, which I can use to avoid the microwave beams, is F9. Maybe if I'm actually in combat mode, it'll tell me. Now we'll go visit Gorzek, who is very close by. Hello, Tandaloo. Hail, Commander Yoshi, bringer of the most valuable thing and savior of the Tandaloo. I, Pop, have undoubtedly summoned you here with Thadok Brig though it has not become clear to me as yet why I have done this. Perhaps if we communicate, all will be revealed. I don't really think I have anything to talk to them about. Yikes, there are so many ships. Oh, nice. And it put me right close to Gorzek. Orbiting this gas giant. Bridge. Comms. Gorzek system transmitting. Welcome, ISS Inevitable. Priority directive has been aborted and access to data storage and computational functions now available. Please respond. Gorzek system transmitting. Transmission from UL weapon received. Request transmission to perform transformation for synthesis with UL weapon. Granted? Yes. Warning. Gorzek UL weapon is one-use item. Do not use when other targets are present. Beginning auto installation of Gorzek UL weapon. Activation via new button under Captain's functions. Transformation complete. Non-essential addendum. Gratitude. 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 Okay, now I have that. I guess I don't know. Do I know where the Umani Ul is? The one in my time period? Could be the homeworld of the... Is it Umani or Unami? Or I don't know. It could be their homeworld. I suppose I can go search for it. Umanu. That's what they're called. So their homeworld's 96-141. Which I suppose I could fly up to. Maybe try to get through this nexus up to there. To get a little bit closer without having to fly quite that distance. Seems like the obvious place to look. Otherwise, the 6 Yellowstone... Well, yeah, I think I'm going to look here first. So I don't know... I don't think I have any other information about this. Not unless I would find more information either at the Loar homeworld, which I guess would be the second thing I would try, or the other opposite point from the Loar halls of memory. But I don't know whether I'd look at that in the past or the present. But let's try this first. 96-141. Still have plenty of fuel. Right, I was going to try to jump... Oh, actually, there's a jump line that I don't have on my map here, it looks like. From this nexus over to this nexus. Actually, I wonder if there's a few things that are missing on my map from my last... I don't know. Maybe just that one. It looks pretty much complete other than that. For what I'm aware of, anyway. So here's this mess. It looks like this line crosses kind of towards the bottom here. So maybe we'll try this one. No, this is wrong. This is back the way I came. Yeah, it looks like it's probably this corewardmost one. Hopefully. Yes, in the nebula I go. 96-141 is my next stop, which is pretty much straight up spin. Ooh, so slow in the nebula. 9, 8, 7, 6. Now it is straight up spin. Just gotta cruise on up. Maybe do a little scan now that we're closer. So I may want to raise my shields before I get close to that other encounter. Aha! Shields up in the nebula. $130. Almost there. Looks like I just slipped by one ship. Ascension's present. That's interesting. But no orbiting anything. Culture Umanu. Well, it doesn't appear to be here that there's anything. Sort of tempted to just like sit my ship down in there and see. Oh, I guess the other thing I could try is the center of the Great Nebula. It's when if I have human crew members on board, they start to get affected like when they get to about here. And so so maybe it'd just be like in the middle where the thing would be. 129. Which would actually be kind of in this open pocket here. So maybe I'll fly towards the Loar homeworld and search for stars on my way over there. Yeah, let's just fly straight forward and see if I run into anything. I get into that open space. Am I really that slow, or yeah, I'm not there yet. There's an encounter over here. I suppose there was an encounter near the Umano homeworld, but I would have thought if that was it that I would. That it would be in orbit of the planet, not just off in space somewhere. Wonder if I missed something about where the creature is. 'Cause the original one they said was actually near the 6 yellow stars, I think. Which those were at 126, 139. Which is in this vicinity. Not quite this far upspin. But those original 6 stars that got blown up and turned into this nebula were right here. And so it's not here anymore. Well, let's try the Loar homeworld. What's left of it? 139, 135. Maybe they have some information there. Seven. Here we go. Now there's something in orbit of the outermost planet. It says there's sentience present too, which that seems odd. Because the Loar are supposed to be extinct, unless the Umanu are just also here now. Psychic probe is bright red. Let's... Oh, I thought I'd be out of range from that. Apparently not. My crew got all beat up from that. Oh, Commander, we are receiving a transmission from some sort of beacon on the planet's surface. Its coordinates are in 40 north, 162 west. So yeah, I apparently need to be quick with that F9 key if I'm going to dodge those microwave lasers. $40 north. 62 west. Actually, I should check out that satellite info. Yeah, science officer, culture. Oh, yeah, it just says Umanu. Which makes sense that they'd have taken this over. Go ahead and land and then see how badly wounded my crew is. Dr. Chloro. Scuba is at 36%. Yoshi is fine. Dino at 84. Manti at 85. Auntie at 100. So we're not in too bad of shape. And Dr. Chloro, despite being super fragile, is actually a really good doctor, and so he'll heal everyone up right quick. Let's drop our shields and disarm our weapons to save power. And it's going to do that when I leave the ship anyway. Which I'm a little afraid to do with my crew this badly injured, but... Well, especially since I'll probably get shot at by the Umanu once I leave my terrain vehicle. Or once I take my terrain vehicle out. I don't have the terrain vehicle shield, which I probably should have bought last time I went to Starport. So we'll just chill here for a minute or two. Get our doctor up to 90%, and then start treating Pooch Scuba. I'm gonna call that good enough. I'm impatient. Oh yeah, there's a thing right there. Yeah, we're not too badly hurt. I'm gonna stun whatever those are, out of caution, and check this out. To any who follow, this is to state that we bear our Umanu brothers no malice, for we know it was not really they who destroyed us. Our deaths do not matter, as all must die, but the sadness of the nature of our parting is too much for us to bear. Take note, beware the Shyneum planet. In the system 117-153, there resides an awful thing. Lore. Shyneum planet. 117-153. There resides an awful thing. Destroy the awful thing. Pretty sure that awful thing is the thing that I need to, is probably the brain for the child of the Ool. Yikes. Got shot at. I think that's the first time something's actually shot at me on a planet. Even the Ganunk didn't do that when I landed on the planet while we were still Ganoon. I don't think the Spemen ever got any shots off at me either. Ray shields. Oops, I still need to look at my star map to figure out where I am and where I'm going. So, the coordinates we got were 117-153. Okay, so I wasn't too far from it when I was wandering around that middle space. 117-153. It's like another good place to save. $140. So we slowly trundle across here. It's now May 28th. Wait, 117-153, right? So I still need to go more this way. Okay, that planet 2 has something in orbit. So does planet 4. And there are a couple of free... a few freely flying around. It says sentience present on planet 2. But planet 4 also has something in orbit. So I don't know if that planet 2 is Numanu planet. And then planet 4 is where the actual creature is. But let's move up here, arm our weapons, and check this one out. Holy crap, that's a lot of ships. Let's try the other planet. Nope, not liking this either. They have a cloaking devices? I think they do, actually. So I may have to actually blow up some ships. Well, let's try fighting, I guess. That seems frightening. Wow, does that thing just have unlimited range or what? I'm not even close to them now. Bridge, Doctor, Treat. Dr. Chloro, who is really badly beat up now. Vitality of 7. Well, let's, I guess, scan this planet. So it says at the Shyneum planet. Maybe these are not the Shyneum planet? Maybe it's one of the other planets in this system? At this point, I'm afraid to, Oh, well, he's healing fast, at least. I could fight a couple of those Umanu ships, but apparently I have to be close range to be able to tell that they're going to fire their microwave beams, and they only give you about a second to hit your phase jumper. I'm going to try... I'm going to scan and look at some of these other planets. Or battle jumper, I guess it is. So, planet 2. Planet 3 has a little bit of mineral density. Suppose I could try to check out the gas giants, so those don't seem likely. Planet 4. And planet 4 has the highest mineral density, which makes me think that it'd be the most likely one. Let's scan this. And we'll try the innermost planet as well. Nothing stands out there. Or there. So one of these other planets, probably. Oh good, my doctor is healed. Let's treat my science officer. Oh, he doesn't need treatment. Who does then? Maybe nobody does. I guess everybody's all healed up. So I should probably try to fight one of those groups. The Loar were correct about the Shyneum planet being in this system. Well, first I'm gonna... Oops. First I'm gonna run away from these guys. Then I'm gonna run away from these guys and scan their planet. Because there's way too many of them. At least it seems to attenuate at long range, maybe, that microwave beam, because that only did a very small amount of damage. Oh yeah, it's not letting me stay in orbit. Okay, I think I may need to try and figure out how to use blastopods. If I'm going to have any chance of actually fighting these. Let's see what we've got here. Maybe under the ship configuration screen on page 11 it'll tell me. 9, 10, 11. Jump pods, blastopods. The command summary card. Not sure if I have the command summary card. As part of my Star Control 2 digital stuff. But maybe. Extras. Looking for our... Might be in the quick start guide or something. Except for the Ganunk, I've mostly been avoiding combat. And the only real tricky thing about the Ganunk is that they can turn off my shields for a little bit. But they don't have a long-range laser that I couldn't dodge that goes through shields anyway and just kills my crew off. Which seems quite a bit nastier. See. Planet side, trade centers. F10 to launch a blastopod. Okay. I guess I'm going to try it. Because it's definitely not letting me orbit this planet the way things are now. But I'm so close to these ships, but also at long range, they just... Oh, I see. I target an area. Shields will be affected. Damage. Safe distance. Where are they? Where am I? Can't see them. Where are the invisible ships? Hello? I don't know how many of them I destroyed, if I destroyed any of them, if I leave and come back, if the ones I destroyed will stay destroyed. Am I in the wrong place? Because this looks like... I don't know what this looks like. This looks like there's still a whole bunch of these guys. That's what this looks like. Now we're making some progress. They don't seem to be invisible now, for some reason. Pretty sure I jumped out of the way of that. It's kind of awkward having my pinky on the space bar and my another finger on F9 so that I can jump when I need to. Come on, shoot. Ha, Ray missed. Jump again. Drat, where are they now? I jumped too far away, now I can't find them. Well, let's see if they stay destroyed, because I definitely blew up a bunch of them there. Nope, they just come back. Maybe I should try the other group. So if it's supposed to be here, I'm not really seeing... I suppose it's possible that it's one of the objects here, then I... haven't really been able to see it yet. I wonder if they can't use their microwave beam while they're cloaked. Sam. Yeah, the invisible ones do start flashing into existence when they're about to fire their beam, so that's nice. Come on, blow that thing up. Didn't jump in time, but that was apparently too long a range for it to do much damage to me. Pretty sure I need to go this way to get back into range. Yeah, here they are. Let's get closer so that my plasmas can hit more reliably. I don't know how strong their missiles are. I haven't really taken a hit from missiles yet. But I probably want to stay out of laser range because my plasma missiles are way stronger than my lasers. Pretty sure. Nope, not taking that hit. Or that one. I bet that would hurt a lot at that close range, too. Oh, apparently there's one at point blank there that I didn't even see. Whew, yep, dots shooting at other dots. I think I need to... Yep, here we are. Yep, have to run away again. Hopefully I didn't lose them. Nope, here they are. Keep having to jump. And he keeps sending me away. I do want to get a little closer. Dodge these missiles. Come on, plasma bolts, hit something. I'm just gonna take this hit. I think it's too far away to do much damage. It hurt Fruit Scuba a little bit. Dr. Chloro's pretty badly hurt, so I'm gonna have to be more defensive with those again. Fire more white dots. And shoot more white dots at that guy. Oh, the debris is blocking my shots now. Oh, got that one, though. Looks like it takes about 2 hits to kill one of these. Maybe there's only 2 of them left. I guess I'm not 100% sure since they have that cloaking ability. Nope, something just shot at me from over here that I couldn't see. Commander, we're picking up some very powerful energy readings. The entire ship is starting to shake. Something has materialized nearby. It is radiating an enormous amount of energy. Recommend that we keep our distance. Commander, we are receiving a strong signal on all transmission frequencies. Receiving a signal, huh? I'm gonna be hostile with this. This is Captain Yoshi of the Starship ISS Inevitable. Identify yourselves immediately or be destroyed. Ooh. I, it, everything am ul. You, it, pinpoint, flicker, disturb, disrupt my meditations. You, it, nothing require annoyingly minute focused time-space point. Painful agonizing this constraint into 3-dimensional space. It is counterproductive. This focused concentration will require 3 millennia of your it time frame to recover from before I, it, everything can continue my expansion communion becoming. You, it, our will be now absorbed, incorporated, utilized. Communications have been terminated. Captain, Commander, our ship is being drawn closer to the ul. We do not have control of the helm. Commander, the Legic battle jumper has fused into a solid mass and is no longer usable. Okay, well, let's, bring out our ul weapon. Confirming, ul weapon fired. Ul weapon in place. Both the ul and the ul weapon seem to be getting damaged. Ul's energy readings are now fluctuating. Its shielding now reads as equivalent of class 4 times 10 to the 11th power. 4 times 10 to the 10th. 4 times 10 to the 9th. 4 times 10 to the 8th. 4 times 10 to the 7th. Class 4 million. We have class 7 shields. Class 400,000. The ul weapon has been destroyed by the ul. The ul's shielding seems to be vulnerable to attack. Well, let's go, into combat mode and attack it. I'm out of blastopods, so all I can do is launch plasmas at it, I think. like lots and lots of... Am I out of range? Oh, nope, we're hitting. That should do it. We're receiving a transmission from the planet's surface. Welcome, Yoshi. We're the Umanu. As you may have surmised, we came to this region with the Eloan, or Loar as they came to call themselves, as part of a colonization mission called Project Noah. We were Noah 6. What happened to us we still do not understand, but we know that somehow you were responsible for freeing us, and for that we owe you a debt that can never be repaid. Anything you want from us is yours. You are truly our saviors. You are great. You are wonderful. You are really nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate what you did, by the way. Thanks again. You're great. Thanks. Yes, the Umanu and the... were humans who came with the Eloan from Imperial space long ago. The end. Guess we don't get to go down to the Shyneum planet to pick up Shyneum. Maybe I could have done that if I'd done that earlier. I guess that's it. Wonder what happens if I try to resume it. If it just brings me up to before that save. I kind of want to land and see if I can... I suspect that's not what that's supposed to sound like. Uses PC speaker sound, which DOSBox doesn't always emulate particularly well. I think there are versions of DOSBox that have better emulation for it, but they're not official. Just want to see where this puts me. And if we can go... Oh yeah, so we're back here. So I want to try and see if we can land on that planet. At, where was that? 117, 153. Before I stop, now that I've actually won the game. Let's see, 153. 17. Still ran into an encounter. Let's run. Oops. Why am I going through the star? Come on. Something is confused. Maybe it's because I hit that encounter directly on the star. Oh, here we go. Right, I want the rocky planet there. Just want to see if I can land on it and see if there's actually like just Shyneum sitting around to pick up before we call this one done. But I guess there'll also be a Umanu shooting at me probably, but even on the surface. We're just gonna zip on away from this encounter. Now there was some way I managed to... I think it's because I was in combat mode I was able to move out of here and still... Phew, just jumped out of the way just in time there. Whoa, except it jumped me right into the middle of all of them. Not even sure where that laser came from. It's like if I move out here, leave combat mode, I think I can scan the planet and land on it, maybe. Oh yeah, I can land on it. As I didn't check to see if the scan said that there was Shyneum here, but... Oh yay, thunderstorms, my favorite. No, copper, not Shyneum. Supposedly, in the, like the icons thing over here has Shyneum as a thing that can show up on worlds on the bottom, but I've never actually seen it. This is supposed to be the Shyneum planet where Shyneum is. But I think normally you're not expected to be able to land on it, because if you just use maneuver to run away, unlike most cases when you do that, it doesn't actually seem to put you in orbit of the planet, it kicks you out. I was only able to do this because I was in combat mode, and so when I left combat mode, it decided I was out of range and kicked me out of the encounter, but I was still at the planet. So this is actually letting me land here is probably a bug. But not a very interesting one, because this planet doesn't even seem to be full of Umanu like it would suggest either. Well, I guess I can either blow up Ool again, or I can just move on to the next thing. Oh, there's creatures here. What do we got? Oh, poison gliders. Go ahead and grab one of those. Oops, I want save and quit, not save and resume.